Good morning, Central Baptist Church family. It's raining still. It's Tuesday, and we're in First Peter. Before we get into the text, have you ever heard the phrase, like father, like son? Well, I have two sons, and I was always so excited to think that they could, develop my awesome personality traits and grow up to be incredible dudes one day. And they have actually developed my personality traits, but I realized they're not quite as awesome as I thought they were. Having kids is actually horrifying because they point out your flaws, because you start getting onto them and you start watching how they're behaving around other people, and you're like, man, that's really annoying. Why do you talk like that? Why do you act like that? Why don't you ever listen? Why are you so stubborn? And all of a sudden it dawns on you, oh my goodness, those kids are acting just like me. Yeah, like that's the worst part, I think, about parenting. Kids take on the attributes of their parents. Well, we have a Heavenly Father who doesn't have flawed attributes and personality traits. And our Heavenly Father wants us to be like Him. We should be like Father, like Son. And I think it's interesting in verse 14, 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 14, it says, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lusts in your ignorance. So don't be like you used to be before you were saved. He says, but in verse 15, as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation, because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. I think we need to try to adopt a like father, like son mentality, okay, or like father, like daughter mentality, depending on who's watching right now. We need to start being like our Heavenly Father. And literally, that's such a famous verse, but we don't really let it make a difference in our lives. Holiness is like perfect righteousness. And we understand we're not going to be righteous. I mean, we're not going to be perfect on this earth. And maybe that defeatist mentality is what keeps us from really striving for holiness, because we just think, well, I'll never be good enough. I'll never be like God. I'll always fail. And when we do fail, we just kind of start giving up even more. But we should always strive to be like our Heavenly Father. We should look at His greatness and not allow it to defeat us and remind us that we're imperfect. No, we should look at His greatness and say, He died in His greatness and in His sinlessness to make me perfect one day. And that's awesome. That's a great reminder. And that's why, as He which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. In every area of your life, seek to be more righteous. Seek to be more pure. Seek to just be like your Heavenly Father, like Son. So just a short reminder, because again, it's a famous, classic reminder. But let's just be more like Jesus today. Let's be more righteous because our Father is righteous.